So, time for a bit of Void. Nothing manacles, scatter grenades. Look at the state of this. Clearing out enemies, and these gauntlets are absolutely fantastic on the Warlock. I prefer these over Controverse holds any day of the week for a couple of reasons. One of the main reasons I like to run these is because you get 2 scatter grenades, 2 charges, and on top of that I don't have to actually charge like you do with Controversies. Now I'm not saying Controversies are bad, this is just another option I think they're severely underused. And in this clip what you're going to see, I'll repeat it just so you can see exactly what's going on. You're going to see me spawning loads of elemental wells, chucking an ungodly amount of grenades. I think I got 5 or 6, and I've always got an overshield there as well from my trace rifle that I crafted, the Hollowed Denial with Repulsor brace. So let's count on 1 grenade, loads of elemental wells, 2 grenades. I've got an overshield in a moment from the Repulsor brace going. So what we're throwing there, like 2 or 3 grenades straight away, another one, bang. Got another one ready to go straight away, easy. Look at all them elemental wells, all them debuffed enemies that my Repulsor brace trace rifle can take advantage of. Stay tuned, I'll show you what's going on. So this is the sort of base core of the build, if you like. Obviously nothing manacles. What it does, it gives you an additional scatter grenade charge, and it also enables tracking for scatter grenade projectiles. So it makes them really nice. It tracks if you just miss, so you don't have to be totally accurate with them. And even in GM, like end game content, it'll clear like waves of ads out easily. So that's the nothing manacles. Obviously to work on the Void subclass, and then the Void sort of what I've got it based around is Child of the Old Gods and Feed the Void. So we've always got Devour going all the time with it as well, so you proc in Devour and you can keep that going, as we know, quite consistently. Child of the Old Gods, so how that works is it basically, when you put your rift down, it creates a little void soul that drains enemies, and it does like a debuff effect on them. And the reason why I'm telling you this now is because I've got this trace rifle here, Hollowed Denial. Like I said, I do have some more clips to show you of it all working together nicely, but this is the sort of the breakdown, the sort of loop of play that we sort of need to look at. So Repulsor brace defeated a void debuff target, grants an overshield that lasts for an improved duration, and I've also got enhanced adaptive munitions on there as well. So these two are absolutely busted on this trace rifle. Honestly, this could have really done a separate video on this if I wanted to, just on this on its own, but I've chucked it in there. Craft this if you get it. Enhanced or normal perks, Repulsor brace, adaptive munitions, absolutely fantastic, trust me. And how they work, so anything that's debuffed from my Child of the Old Gods or my scatter grenades, because I'm running Echo of Undermining, you're always going to get a nice overshield. I'm also running Echo of Persistence, Echo of Instability, and Echo of Exchange. So now you've seen the base core of the build, how it works. Basically throw a grenade, debuff them. They're either going to be debuffed from the grenade or debuffed from my Child of the Old Gods. I'm going to finish them off with my Hollowed Denial with Repulsor brace, and you're always going to have a nice overshield as well as having Devour going at the same time. So this is now everything working together. So as you can see, I put my Child of the Old Gods down. That's going to drain and debuff them, and what you're going to see is the Repulsor brace kicking in on my trace rifle, getting an overshield. That's it, sort of all working together. Obviously then on top of that I've got my 2 scatter grenades with my nothing manacles to also debuff everything like so. And this is the master dungeon. As you can see there, I've got that nice overshield, done plenty of damage to that void shielded target. The enhanced munitions is really kicking in as well there. It destroys shields, even the solar shields. And like I said, whatever your nothing manacles don't kill, you're going to be able to mop up nicely and get a crispy overshield with that Repulsor brace. So it's just another sort of different way of a build, I suppose, with sort of not having classy restoration. As you can see there, I've done that with a full overshield, not bad at all. And again, just some more gameplay, enhanced munitions kicking in, and I've also got my void overshield from the Repulsor brace. All that works pretty nicely with the nothing manacles, because like I said, whatever done your nothing manacles, scatter grenades doesn't kill, you can mop up nicely with your trace rifle. So it's pretty nice. And then also the team play of the build is really strong, because as you know, the void grenades are debuffing the enemies like so. so it always helps your teammates out. It's a 15% damage buff whether you hit something with your grenade or your Rift Child of the Old Gods. Was a bit unfortunate on this one. Me and the two lads that I met this morning, really nice chaps, we got ripped off. We didn't get no loot at the end of one of the missions. Let me know if this has ever happened to you. We was expecting some nice tasty loot, got to the chest and there was naff all there, so I was a bit disappointed, but went back in and did another couple of runs. But yeah, back to the gameplay. Again, just some more examples of that repulsor brace kicking in, getting that nice overshield, and how good the nothing manacles and scatter grenades are working together. Stay tuned, I've got a bit more mods to show you on the armour, how to get grenades back really quick. So this is now the full setup of the actual build, the mods. I've already gone through the Voidwalker subclass, and I just want to say, I always say this, but I will leave a dim link in the video description also in case you want to skip this bit, but I do run certain mods for a certain reason and just want to get like maximum elemental orbs, elemental wells, sorry, and also as quick a grenade cooldown as possible, and this is how I'm doing it. So I'm running elemental armaments, so whenever you get a couple of kills with a weapon that matches your subclass element, you're going to spawn an elemental well. I'm also running double bomber, so whenever I use my class ability, that roughly gives me around about 30% of my grenade back straight away. So double bomber, elemental armaments. I'm also running elemental ordnance, which is a no-brainer with nothing manacles, because you're going to pretty much guarantee to get an elemental well every single time with this and scatter grenades. I'm also running Fonamite, so whenever I pick them elemental wells up, I'm going to get a nice damage boost, 25% on my void weapons. And I'm also running bountiful wells, because what that does, it just doubles up. So elemental well mods that cause you to spawn elemental wells now stack, so you spawn an additional elemental well. For example, if I get one grenade kill and it spawns one elemental well, when you run bountiful wells you're going to get two instead of one, so it doubles them up. And then the other one that I run is this one, Reaping Wellmaker. So whenever I put my class ability down, my Rift, any kill, doesn't have to be a void weapon, that's also going to spawn a void elemental well as soon as you get a kill after putting your Rift down. I also run Void Siphon, which is entirely up to you. You don't have to run this one, you can run something else. I just like the orbs for my teammates and myself for my super. And then the very last one is Impact Induction. Whenever I hit something with my melee, it gives me a big chunk of my grenade energy back. So basically just using a melee with impact induction and putting your Rift down, you're going to get about 50-60% of your grenade back just by doing them two things together. Meleeing, putting your Rift down, big chunks of grenade energy back. Loads of elemental wells everywhere with bountiful wells, ordnance armaments and Reaping Wellmaker, so you got loads and loads of ability gains as well with the build. I hope you found it good. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Have a great day.